What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Civilization 5 AI only world battle with the health and plagues mod. End of last video, some stuff went down. The Aztecs, that doesn't matter. What am I talking about? Japan, Texas v Germany, no. The Mayans peaced out with the Aztecs, which is, I guess, good news for those guys, and the outbreak of the disease ended. But other than that, I've managed to completely forget what was going on. Japan are failing to invade the Chinook. The rest of North America is relatively quiet. Obviously, we saw Texas take over all of the Caribbean. Sao Paulo is in the yellow, but I don't think anything's going to happen there. What else was going on? There was something, wasn't there? Oh yeah, the Congo swallowed up Egypt in one turn. It's pretty impressive. Hang on, I think they just settled this city as well, and this one. I don't know. The Congo, they're settling a lot. We'll give them that. Yeah, in terms of wars, obviously the Roman-Spanish one is the biggest one we've probably seen so far. That came to an end, and Rome took a huge chunk from Spain, obviously. Spain are also, there we go, it's probably going to lose Seville to the British, which is kind of random. But Britain are there, trying their best. Apart from that, I think everywhere is relatively quiet. Yeah, Beijing's now under India's control. Yeah, other than that, I don't think there's any other cities that are close to falling. Australia took out all the cities nearby to them. And Indonesia, oh, maybe this city will fall to Japan. I didn't notice this. Japan may be focusing on this city more than the actual Chinook. Up in North America, Indonesia, Germany. Okay, there we go. Zulu v Rhodesia. Maybe Rhodesia will fall here, and the Zulu will form a more normal-looking South Africa. Greece v Rhodesia, that doesn't matter. Indonesia, Germany doesn't matter. Chinook and India piecing out again doesn't really matter. Oh wait, so the Chinook did get this. I thought they lost it after they took it, or just never did. Never mind, they got it. That's what matters now. They got it at some point. Ooh, where is Vietnam going? Also, Vietnam took this from Spain at some point. I might have missed that, or it might have been I'm not sure if it was a peace deal or they just took it. Okay, there we go. Great Britain have taken Seville. How much land are they going to get? I can imagine not very much. It'll probably sort of be along this line here. Just a little, yep, just a little segment. So Madrid is still up for grabs. I mean, it'll probably go to Rome eventually. Doubt Britain will be able to take it. And maybe the Texans might be a bit annoyed by Britain now. Maybe Texas will attack Britain now, because obviously they were at war with Spain previously. We're about to hit turn 350, so we're 51 turns or so, I would say, from the end of the campaign and the videos. So probably, I'm not going to make any guesses because it might slow down a lot towards the end, but probably pretty close to the end now. There should be a new EU4 series starting tomorrow, fingers crossed as well for anyone who's interested in that as well. Might finally get one actually going this time. So Rome still don't have battleships like the other sort of powerful cities. I don't think Poland do either, to be fair. No, but Poland don't really have a good navy anyway. They just have submarines, which is all you really need if you're just in a small ocean, just to destroy other people's boats. Rhodesia and the Songhai piecing out. How's this going to go? How is this going to go? Not really sure. Zulu, it's going to be tough for the Zulu. There's a lot of mountains in the way. Chile and the Inca piecing out. And are the Chinook going to lose this city to Japan? Yeah, they definitely are going to lose it. Probably this turn as well. And hopefully Japan will send their boats back quick enough to maybe focus some more on actual Chinook cities of value. The Aztecs are in such a mess. Like this is just real border gore. They have to actually go round through the sea to connect. And they've got this city. And don't they have one down here? Yeah, they have this one out here. Maybe now that Australia has awoken, we will see more of an effort from Australia. Where's Australia? Where are these units going? It's interesting. But yeah, Australia are definitely going to be hungry for more after they've taken New Zealand and this city here. Texas slowly coming in behind. Was it Vietnam that did it last video? Okay, I clicked away and the city fell. You serious? There we go. Japan have taken this city. So, and then Texas, I believe, joined Vietnam as the ones who have completed the Manhattan Project. You guys will know. I'm pretty sure it was Vietnam last episode. And also, I was told the Viet Cong can't take cities. It's probably something I should have known, but I'm now aware. So yeah, that's why they sucked. But still, that's not an excuse. The AI should have known that they can't take cities. So I'm not going to let Vietnam off with that one. Look at Korea. They're doing okay. They're doing their best. They're trying hard. They've actually got artillery, which is pretty impressive, and Great War Infantry, considering they're just trapped up there in the north. Most wonders, Vietnam 6, 5 for the Congo and Texas, 4 for the Inca, and then loads of people with 2. How's Mongolia getting on? They're just sort of waiting, waiting to die. I mean, the Huns are a bit stronger, probably. Yeah, more cities, bigger cities. So, although technologically they're not so far ahead just yet, but soon the Huns will probably overtake them. And the Huns are looking pretty big on the map as well. They take up a lot of space. They're bigger than Russia. This big yellow blob that's ruining Poland's day, it appears. Why do they still have a unit of pikemen when everyone else is add 2 pikemen? When everyone else has got, like, they're just the ones that they couldn't afford to upgrade. But Great War Infantries, and then they're just stuck with some pikemen. Russia piecing out with Argentina. That doesn't really matter too much. I can't believe Germany have survived. I mean, normally they don't survive very long. If Germany make it to the end, that's probably a first for them. Oh, look, Spain. I didn't notice this was going to happen. Yeah, Spain are probably going to hold on to this now. They took Seville back. Good job, Spain. So they once again take control of the border between the North and South Atlantic. I guess Texas have the majority of that option, but Spain have a little bit. They can still let people through. So Rome must be, once all these cities get out of occupation and resistance, I think Rome will start to really kick on and maybe start to catch people like Texas, but whether they will ever catch up fully with Texas, I probably doubt. Texas are really strong. The Iroquois should even be worried, although the Iroquois have so many units, they'll probably be fine. But Texas is worrying for the Aztecs and the Mayans. They could get taken out pretty easily. Sao Paulo's in the red, but I think it's not the okay, Texas are doing this, but I think the Iroquois are also at war with Brazil. So if Texas kill enough units as well with their planes, you never know. This Iroquois Great War Infantry could slip round and take Sao Paulo, and then the Iroquois would probably be the second biggest power in South America, not Brazil, which would be kind of weird. Brazil are fighting back. They do have 4 Great War bombers. Probably don't have the best range on them, but they are fighting back. It's good to see. Good to see. Wonder how long Japan will let Rome have this city. I mean, Japan could take it relatively easily. They're probably just waiting for their boats that are... Oh, what's going on? Okay, down here to come back. I mean, they're going to hold on to this city, make sure that the Chinook don't come for it. I don't think they will, but yeah, they'll come back. We may see them, I think, invade this and take this Roman island here, Parma, and that would give them a bigger link, I guess, bigger chain of islands. They're of course about to lose Osaka to the Vietnamese borders, although they still have open borders. Japan are still occupying this fort for Vietnam, so I'm sure they'll be fine, and they're trading with each other, so it's probably not too bad. Britain and Vietnam, some sort of open borders here. Maybe these guys are friends. Look at India. They're kicking on. They're improving, although the archaeologists probably make them seem a lot stronger than they actually are. There you go, Persia. Good job. Into the industrial era. Only good times ahead for you. You're still surviving. You know, it's sometimes good when we have little nations still left in the game that represent the little nations that there are in the real world, I guess. Who else? Morocco's pretty small. I mean, they're not tiny. Spain and Vietnam pieced out. Britain and Spain pieced out. Britain didn't take anything in the peace deal, which might have happened. Texas has pieced out with Brazil, and no more cities going to Texas. Interesting. So Brazil are going to hold on. How the Zulu getting on? They're trying. They've got some boats. But it's going to be pretty tough. Maybe they'll need the Congo to intervene. Oh, they're making some progress. But they might have run out of units by the time they've made enough progress. Which sucks for the Zulu. But doesn't matter. Look at this Congo Navy. Jeez. Big Congo, the Songhai boats are probably going to see that and just be like, nope, let's go back home. So Congo have got ooh. It's the first time we've seen any of the world's great powers at war with each other. Because were Texas and the Iroquois ever at war? I don't think so. Maybe right at the start when Texas teamed up with America. But I think that was the Sioux. Iroquois v Rome. Maybe some of these. Maybe Iceland. Maybe Ireland could be at risk here. But Rome is still now. They've got these Spanish cities. Can still bomb boats in the ocean. There is another big war actually. Quite a big one. That broke out. And Vietnam v Rome doesn't matter so much. Although Vietnam might take Palma instead of Japan. But again, they've got to get open borders and stuff. And then Congo and Poland versus Assyria. So Congo can attack through this border. It doesn't look like they're prepared for that war. They weren't up ready at the start. And Poland, again, don't have a border with the Congo, with Assyria. Greece is sort of in the middle here. This would be a good time for Greece maybe to try and invade Assyria as well. But they are very spread thin, at least in Egypt and this region in Africa. So maybe we'll see the Congo make some progress, and the Congo could really do with all this land. And if because obviously they've hesitated on leaving the Zulu and the Rhodesians alive. Luckily for the Congo, these two are burning through each other's units. Maybe the Congo can pick all of these cities up quite quickly in a few turns. Could we see the Songhai benefit maybe? Will they attack Assyria as well? Or maybe they'll take this time when the Congo may be preoccupied to invade somebody else. Who knows? Look at the Songhai. Got a bit of an air force going. Good job. Spain got another settler up. They're not giving up. They keep pushing. And ooh no. That's Argentina aren't going to have any success here. The Brazilians have been trying for years. Although if they stick the artillery near enough, maybe eventually they can grind through. Mongolia, probably a little too late that from you. Don't think that one's going to work out. I don't really see. There's not really an option for Mongolia. They just need to stay alive. Avoid this sort of small force of advanced Polish units out here. Try not to anger Korea too much. Don't get taken out by the Huns. They could probably take these Indian cities if they wanted to. That'd probably be quite costly. Maybe India wouldn't mind too much, but sure Gandhi would mind. It would guarantee you getting nuked in the later years of the game, Mongolia, if you were to take Mumbai and Beijing. But it would make you look very cool on the map. So you know, do what you want to do. Is there anything? We've got Australia. They're definitely going after something. They might be going to take... Okay, I think they're going to finish off Chile. How cruel is that? They're going to actually go and finish off Chile. And could we see Australia in the late game really put something together in an attempt to get in the top 10? Because top 10's what matters. I've been just talking about the top 5 a lot all campaign. But we do the top 10. See, the top 5 is where you should be aiming for. But top 10 is pretty impressive considering we started with 42 civs. So... yeah, okay, I just need to check something. Okay, my submarine is just about safe for now. I'll probably have to move it around after the next episode. I've got no idea where I'm going to put it. just going to have to stick it at the bottom of this cloud and hope no one destroys it. I actually have to be careful because I'm still at war. Let's have a look. Let's see. Did the Huns want a peace deal yet? Nope, you're joking, right? They don't want to give me that peace deal. They're obviously stronger than me now as well, so I mean, they're pretty happy. So they've got more numbers now than my submarine accounts to. Germany v the Incas. Germany, you had a chance to invade Rome when they were at war with Spain. You could have helped the Spanish out, as could have you, Britain. And now look what you've done. You have laid the foundations for a monster of a nation to form. A monster of a civ. Rome are looking relatively strong. Obviously, they've got all these cities in Africa. They've got Mecca. So they're very influential. And then all the way up here towards Leeds, up to Iceland. Jeez. Yeah, very strong Rome. And obviously they've got this city out here, the city of Utique, the coast of Africa as well. So, very influential Rome on the world. And we may see them as one of the civs that get closest to the cultural victory. I haven't really looked at anyone who's close to that, but maybe Rome will be one of the influential civs, most influential civs. Anything big coming? The Mayans have peaced out with Brazil and nothing happened. I think the Mayans and the Aztecs need to work together and just sort of merge and fight every war together. That would probably keep them alive for as long as possible. Look at Texas building up all these boats in the Gulf of Mexico. That is pretty impressive. Houston here. It's a very cool city. 21 population. It's actually the biggest city in all of North America. Yes, it is. 21 population. Houston, Florida. We haven't checked in a while. Where are the other? I mean, the biggest city is definitely Chinook v. Does that matter? No. Maybe Australia could help out Argentina here in attacking the Incans, but Vietnam are going to take this city from Rome. So maybe not Palma. I forgot about this one, but Vietnam starting to take control of Hawaii, as we saw Texas do with the Caribbean. So Vietnam now have 3 of the 4 Hawaiian islands. So they're doing pretty well for themselves. They're still expanding. So the biggest city in the game is Hanoi. I can confirm. There's no one else is even in the 30s, I feel. So Hanoi's definitely the biggest. Then there's Delhi here out at 29. That's pretty good. You've got the Eastern Europeans, Moscow 25, Susa 27, Warsaw's at 27, Berlin's at 27. So those would all be such good cities. Take a look at Rome. Rome is at 9. It's incredible that Rome have just not grown as much. But yeah, I mean, if Rome were to take those 20 population cities, that would be very good for them. In London's in the 20s at 22. Across Africa, I doubt there'll be too many large populations. A lot of cities have changed hands at least once or twice as well. Lagos 17 here. Oh, there we go. The Congo capital is at 26. 19, the former Rhodesian capital as well. What about South America? Buenos Aires 28. Jeez, and Rio 26. Okay, those are 2 really big cities. Neither of those, Argentina or Brazil, want to lose those. There you go, the Mayans at 19. That's pretty good. I mean, well, the Iroquois are pretty low, but then they're more towards the tundra. Where else is there? What is Australia? Australia could be high. 19, 21s. Not the greatest, but, you know, that's what it is. 18, 17. Okay, there we go. We get the idea. We get the picture. Is there any more? No, there's nothing more that's really very big. I would have spotted it. Maybe Athens, 20. It's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Brazil and the Incans pieced out, and nothing happened. No surprises there. Come on. Okay, Brazil have got their unique unit now, which is going to put Argentina off any war. Although Argentina have had their own unique unit for a while. Come on, Argentina. Just backstab. Just do it. Just give us the war we've been waiting for so long as well. It's not even like... They're just... It's got to happen. It's got to happen soon. Will Britain do anything else? Probably not. I mean, their only options now are Poland or Rome. So they're probably not going to do anything else. Very unlikely anyway. They're just going to sit here. They took Paris, which is pretty impressive. You know, Britain, they can't be ruled out. They've done okay. Whether they'll hold on to Paris and Edinburgh here is another question. Another story. The Zulu have failed, but maybe we'll see the Congo just take them out. The Congo aren't going for Assyria just yet, although Assyria are actually have now got their troops down here, or some of them at least, to defend through this sort of small pass as well with the mountains. Maybe they'll get on okay. I forgot the Songhai had this city in sort of Ethiopia, Somalia, former Ethiopian capital. I mean, presume sooner or later we'll see the Congo attack the Zulu. The Congo attack the Songhai. My bad, I'm so bad at this. I always get every name wrong. Look how many planes the Congo have. There's all these carriers just carrying some planes. These are the weirdest looking carriers ever. But I guess that's the mod pack. Let's have a look. Let's look at Texas's carriers. Oh no, Texas's look the same. That's just a normal carrier. Maybe I'm just being an idiot. Japan are still trying, but why aren't they sending their frigates over? Like, come on. Come on, Japan. You must know better than this. Doesn't look like Vietnam are going to go for Palma just yet, anyway. So they are safe for a little while. Another moment where there's not much going on, really. there was those two big wars that broke out, but Syria seemed relatively safe, and I've forgotten what the other one was. What was? Oh yeah, there was Iroquois v Rome. The Iroquois don't have deep sea boats though. I don't know how they've managed not to build any, but they don't have any. And obviously Vietnam. We've already taken one Roman city over, but gonna need to do more than that, really. I mean, this may be enough. I doubt it'll be enough for Vietnam to win. They need to do something, whether that be invade Indonesia, invade India, which would be really good. If they took Delhi, they'd definitely be in with a shot of winning Vietnam. The moment, I think Texas are probably going to edge it, the victory. I think Congo, although saying that, I think it's tough to predict where Congo are, because they're just sitting really quietly. So maybe Congo could surprise us, but I think Texas and Vietnam and Congo are sort of three that are out and ahead at the moment, with Rome trailing behind, but maybe catching up. But like and the Iroquois are back now with Poland and Rome, I'm afraid. That's just how it is. They slowed down, and their options are pretty tough. Texas piecing out with Chile. But yeah, I think Texas are probably in the lead. Vietnam are definitely behind Texas, and then the Congo could be third out of those three, second, or they could surprise us and be first, because they have a lot of units in the coastal regions. I mean, look at all this. Maybe Congo could surprise us and come up with the victory, but who knows? It's still 45 turns where anything could happen, really. That's usually how it goes. Texas could surprise us and die. I doubt that. Even the Iroquois. I mean, if the Iroquois invaded, Texas have most of their units down here towards sort of the deep south, Florida, actual Texas, Texan Mexico. So we'll see how that goes. Obviously, they've still left this sort of west coast California area, sort of into like Nevada, those sort of places, to the Chinook to have. So maybe the Chinook are good friends with them. So who knows? But maybe Texas could take out the Chinook. Who knows what's going to happen? Texas could obviously attack the Mayans or the Aztecs. The Iroquois will have to go for broke and probably attack the Texas. Obviously the Sioux are still here, but it'd be pretty tough to attack the Sioux. Obviously Iroquois, if they built more frigates, they could go after Rome here. But look at Rome. Rome know what they're doing. They're sticking their planes here. They're bombing the Iroquois boats. That's going to work pretty well for Rome as a defense mechanism. They won't be able to hold off the Vietnamese though, which kind of sucks. Are they going to lose Mecca? No, Vietnam aren't going to try. India may try. Assyria could definitely try and attack Rome, but then of course Assyria have other borders with Rome, so maybe it's not the best of ideas. Maybe it'd be a bad idea. Maybe we'll see Rome attack Thebes, and that wouldn't be a city that they would want to lose. Ethiopia, apparently, this great general sat in his boat, stuck in the Red Sea, has just decided to denounce a load of people for whatever it. Who's doing this? Oh, this is Congo plains. That's an advantage Congo have. They don't actually have to invade. They can just bomb and harm the Assyrians through that method. Poland getting these caravans up. They want to try. Oh no, they do have open borders. Look, what is this destroyer? These look very weird. The red mod pack again, giving us some weird looking units this time round. But yeah, the Assyrians are probably safe from Poland for now. Obviously they won't be able to get their boats out of the Black Sea anyway, which by the way should be a sign to Greece. Greece and Poland, both the AIs, knowing that each other has built boats in the Black Sea, only means that they could only use them on each other, which probably suggests a bit of tension here. Although Greece has obviously given in to open borders. They've obviously seen these nice shiny boats and gone, yep, we must let them in. But yeah, it's not going to matter, open borders. Even then, Poland would not be able to take out Assyria. It's just too difficult, because they've got to get through all the Greek units as well, which are kind of in the way. Greece has their first plane. Just noticed that. Good job, Greece. Okay, Australia are definitely trying. Britain are actually out here trying to take out Chile too, which is kind of sad, but is it going to be done this turn? Not quite. Next turn, and the final turn of this video, we should see Australia get rid of Chile. It's been good having them. We'll be down to 3 of the 4 remaining. 3 of the 4 civs that started in South America remaining. The Inca, of course, only down to 1 city though. But Argentina and Brazil have been pretty impressive. They're both mid-tier or were mid-tier. Brazil may have slipped a bit now, but they're still technologically up there in sort of doing well, despite maybe not being as strong as they were. Argentina are definitely in control now in terms of the future of South America. It's up to them. It's in their hands. Yeah, we may see Australia here finish off the Chileans, which will be sad. Hopefully we can get a big war, which we can dive straight into next video. That would be really cool to see, but it's probably not going to happen, I'm afraid. Probably not going to happen knowing my luck. So, yeah, we'll see how things play out, though. See how things develop. It's Mongolia. Nope, no big wars coming. Argentina are trying, but it's not really going their way. Oh, well, this cargo ship's not going to last very long, unless they are willing to trade with Australia as well. I bet Britain will sneak in. I bet this privateer will be killed by Chile. Then Britain will go before Australia and then take it. I don't know. I don't remember the order exactly. I feel like Australia will go first of the 3 of those civs, because A, then B for Britain, or that maybe G for Great Britain. I'm not exactly sure. And then Chile is a C. So I'm not sure exactly what the order is. Britain may not even be attacking. They must be injured boats. Hurt boats driving by. Driving? I mean, you don't drive a boat. What are you? I guess you're the captain if you sail a boat. Then I guess you don't really sail a cruise ship though, or like a destroyer. Sure, well, I guess it's still. Look at this, double carrier, double the carrying capacity. That fishing boat still kind of makes it look kind of puny, but wait, battleships are so much bigger than destroyers as well. Is this going to be it? Okay, Congo. Yeah, so it was Vietnam and Texas in the atomic with the Manhattan Project, because Congo have only just entered the atomic era. How on earth did they do that? Where even is this city? Nimrod? Oh my. So the Congo's military off the coast of Persia finally found a use. I didn't even notice this. And there we go. The Congo bordering Rome now in the Arabian Peninsula. And Chile didn't die. They'll have to wait till next episode. But as always, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like down below. Leave a comment. And it'd be nice if you could subscribe if you haven't already, to try and stop me from falling below 300 again. I've hit 300 twice in the last 2 days. Got to 301, then went back down to 299. Now we're back at 300 again. By the time you see this, I don't know what it'll be. But thank you so much for 300 subscribers. That is really, really awesome. That is a lot of people. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.